Hi, my dear children. How are you all? All are fine. Okay, I know that my 8th standard children are very much interested in doing their works, studying well, doing everything in a beautiful way. So, special congratulations to all my 8th standard children. Okay, so last class, have you written the TP of the chapter Revolutions that Changed the World? I believe you have written off that 5 questions at the back of GK notebook. Okay. Okay, my children. So, as usual, we have to begin with the previous knowledge. I'll give some clues and you have to identify which revolution is that. Okay. Okay, then be ready. This revolution that took place in India from 1857 to 1947. Yes, there are some freedom fighters like Lakshmi Bai, Mangal Pandey, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Sardar Vallabhai Patel, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Jawaharlal Nehru, and Mahatma Gandhi fought against the British rule. You got the answer? Yes, Indian independence movement. Okay, then we'll go with the next one. A pair of revolutions in 1917 in which the people of Russia, led by Vladimir Lenin, revolted against the despotic rule of Tsar Nicholas II and established the world's first communist country, the Soviet Union. Yes, I know that you got the answer. Russian Revolution. Yes, Russian Revolution. Now the next one. This revolution from 1789 to 1799, in which France went from monarchy rule to a republic rule by the people and then to a dictatorship run by Napoleon. What's the answer? Yes, French Revolution. Now the next one. It's a bloodless revolution in 1688. What is that? Glorious Revolution, exactly. Now one more. This revolution in 1791 that took place in the former French colony of Saint Domingue by the slaves to fight for their freedom. Finally, in 1804, they succeeded to end the slavery system and founded the sovereign state of Haiti, the first black republic in the world. What is that? Yes, Haitian Revolution. So I believe you have learned this chapter very thoroughly with the 8 questions. And do you remember what is the revolution? Yes, revolution is a mass movement that aims to establish a new political regime by transforming the existing government. Okay, so that's all for the previous knowledge. Now, what's a new chapter? Do you remember the questions what I have asked you in the previous class? Yes, do you remember the chapter's name? Battles and wars. And what are the questions I asked you? Yes, I told you to think about the war, Gulf War, then World War II, one, then first Battle of Panipat. Do you remember all this? Battle of Haldigati. Is it so? So have you think of all this? So anyway, in this class we have to discuss with the battles and wars. When I say about the battle and battlefield, you have to imagine all such things. Okay? So children, be ready for the chapter battles and wars. Okay, now let's know about the chapter battles and wars. So I will give you the clue. You have to identify which battle it is. In 326 BC, the battle in which Alexander the Great defeated King Porus after a tough fight. Can you identify which war is this? Yes, Battle of Hydaspes. So I know that you have to know more about this Hydaspes battle. So I'll tell you. The Battle of Hydaspes was fought in 326 BC between Alexander the Great king and also the King Porus of the Paurava kingdom on the banks of Jhelum river in the Punjab region of the Indian subcontinent. The battle resulted in a Greek victory and the surrender of Porus. Got it? So the Battle of Hydaspes fought between Alexander the Great and King Porus. Clear now? Okay, now we'll move to the second one. In 261 BC, the bloody battle in which Ashoka defeated the ruler of Kalinga. Ashoka felt that he was the cause of this destruction and adopted Buddhism. What is that? Battle of Kalinga. Very good. The Kalinga war was fought in ancient India between the Maurya Empire under Ashoka and the state of Kalinga, an independent feudal kingdom located on the east coast in the present day state of Odisha and north parts of Andhra Pradesh. I know that you have heard about all these battles in the history. Am I right, children? Okay, so this is what about the Battle of Kalinga. Now the third one, in 1191, the battle in which Prithviraj Chauhan defeated Muhammad Ghori. You have heard all these names, no? So what is that answer? Yes, First Battle of Tarain. Have you heard of this? This First Battle of Tarain was fought in 1191 between the Ghurids against the Chahamanas and their allies near Tarain. The Chahamana Rajput king of Delhi and Ajmer Prithviraj Chauhan defeated the Ghurid king. Okay, children, is it clear? This first battle of Tarain was fought in 1191 between the Ghurids against the Chahamanas and their allies. So, where? Near the Tarain. So, the Chahamana Rajput king of Delhi and Ajmer Prithviraj Chauhan defeated the Ghurid king. That's about the first battle of Tarain. Now we move to the fourth one. In 1526, the battle in which Babur defeated Ibrahim Lodi. I know that you have heard this name. Ibrahim Lodi, Sultan of Delhi. The battle marked the end of the Lodi dynasty and beginning of the Mughal dynasty in India. What is that battle? Yes, First Battle of Panipat. Very good. I know that when I say these clues, you are reminding all these answers in your mind. So, when we discuss about the First Battle of Panipat on 21st April 1526, was fought between the invading forces of Babur and the Lodi dynasty. Do you know where it took place? It took place in North India and marked the beginning of the Mughal Empire and the end of Delhi Sultanate. Got it clear? So that's about the First Battle of Panipat. Clear, children? Shall we move to the next? Okay, so the next one, in 1576, the battle in which Akbar's forces defeated Mewar king, that is Maharana Pratap. Pratap's loyal horse, Chetak. What's the name of that horse? Chetak, died in this battle while saving the life of his master. Which is that battle? Battle of Haldigati. Okay, nice name, no? Battle of Haldigati. Okay, so remember that Maharana Pratap and Pratap's loyal horse named Chetak died in this battle. Which battle? Battle of Haldigati. Okay, we'll learn more about Battle of Haldigati.
Now we know about the Battle of Haldigati. Haldigati was a battle fought on 18th June 1576 between cavalry and archers supporting the Rana of Mewar, Maharana Pratap, and the Mughal Emperor Akbar's forces led by Mansingh I of Amber. Okay, just know about that of Battle of Haldighati. Now I'll talk about the next battle. In 1757, the battle in which British East India Company under Robert Clive defeated Sirajuddaulah, the Nawab of Bengal. It laid the foundation of British rule in India. So, do you have any guess? Yes, it's the Battle of Plassey. So, Battle of Plassey was a decisive victory of the British East India Company over the Nawab of Bengal and his French allies on 23rd June 1757 under the leadership of Robert Clive, which was possible due to the defection of Jafar Ali Khan, who was Siraj ud-Dowlah's commander-in-chief. Okay. Now, World War First. All have heard about this World War First. That's in 1914 to 1918, the war in which Allied powers Britain and its allies defeated Central powers Germany and its allies. So remember, Allied powers, that is Britain and its allies, and Central powers, that is Germany and its allies. It was the first major war where airplanes and tanks were used. I know that all have heard about a lot about World War First. Okay, so the answer for this one is World War First. Now, in 1939 to 1945, the war in which Allied powers, which are the Allied powers? Britain, France, Russia, China, and United States defeated Axis powers. So, Axis powers, Germany, Italy, and Japan. So, which is that war? Yes. Yes, World War II or World War II. Okay, so we'll move just like this. That will be easy for you to understand. Okay. Now the next one, the year of war in which Indian forces pushed back Pakistani forces. That is in which year? 1965. Very good. You got it, children? The year of war in which Indian forces push back Pakistani forces. Okay. Now the next one. The year of war in which Indian forces defeated Pakistani forces for liberalization of Bangladesh. That is in which year? 1971. Okay. Now the next one. In 1990 to 1991, the war in which United States Allied forces defeated Iraq forces for liberalization of Kuwait. Which is that war? Yes, Gulf War. Very good. Now the last one. In 2003, the war in which US Allied forces defeated the Iraq forces and toppled the government of Saddam Hussein. Which is that war? Yes, all are keeping in mind. Iraq war. Right answer. Okay, children, so that's all about the chapter Battles and Wars. only 12 questions. And children, one thing I like to remind you, if you find any questions other than what I have given you or any changes in your textbook, please inform me at the earliest. I will do the needful. Okay, children? So, you want the questions to think for the next class? Yes, no? Okay. So, I will tell you something. You have to find the full form. Okay, before me in giving you, you have to find out the full form of all this, and you have to find out what it is. Okay, so the first one I like to give you WTO, second one ICRC, third one Interpol, fourth one NATO, fifth one OPEC, OPEC. Okay, so if you have the dare, you can comment in your, in the comment box one of these full form. Okay, so I wish you all for the dare the challenge. Okay, my dear children, that's all for today. So keep in mind all these full forms, and one full form you can comment in the comment box. Okay, children, that's all for today. Have a nice day.